productivity to narrow development gap. To attract global investment, CLMV plus T economy should initiate competitive policy to support individual member states and regional competitiveness. Each country should work together to deal the tax reform and create comparative advantage. In addition to competitive wage cost, CMB economy allow 100% foreign equity ownership in most industry and offer incentives such as tax holiday, preferential corporate income tax rate, and import and export duty exemption to encourage investment. Moreover, CLMV plus T could support logistic improvement among the country by synchronizing domestic rural development plan with international cooperative development program, developing region into single hub to enhance centrality of geographical advantage and increasing capability to compete with other countries. For Fiscal Policy Office, we support the growth in CLMV plus T region in many projects. For example, encourage a MOU in 2008 to develop the Hawaii Special Economic Zone in order to become logistic hub, stimulate growth by drawing in foreign investment and raise the competency to compete with other countries. Due to the location, demographic, and CMV plus T economic integration, tourism will offer a great deal of opportunity such as global investment and reduce development gap among the region. Tourism has a positive effect on many sectors of economy and offer enormous potential for investment in crucial infrastructure to support the CME economy in their economic development. Last but not least, the CME plus T economy could become fast-growing subgroup by working together, do what we are good at and support each other to develop our economic competitiveness among regions.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Sipan Musikarat, Human Resource Officer from Office of Permanent Secretary. On behalf of the Office of Permanent Secretary, I think that we can support MOF goals on CLMV with three main administrative functions. They are human resource development, public relations, and ICT. Firstly, as we all know, English is an international language and has an important role in the fields of regional integration. The ongoing process of regionalization and globalization has created a strong demand for foreign languages, especially English. Therefore, we need English qualified human resources in order to fully participate in Asian community and regional activities. However, according to the EF English Proficiency Index 2015, conducted by Education First Language Institute, Thailand is a non-English speaking country with very low English proficiency. The English abilities of Thai people are ranked at the 14th out of 16 countries in Asia and 62nd out of 70 countries worldwide. It is quite a shock news, right? As English proficiency seems to be a weak point for Thais in this era. We have to pay more attention to improve our officers' capacity to communicate in English. In order to reach that goal, HRD plays a key role. Providing English courses as well as English activities for MOF officers are what we can do for sure. International Conference Simulation at MOF which we are participating at this moment, is an example of our attempt. Anyway, for our officers who are responsible and engaged directly in CLMV, I think OPS should offer them additional program which is related to their fields of specialization. Okay, next, let's go to the matter of public relations. Mr. Piyapat will tell you what OPS can do.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, all delegates. I'm Piyapat Chesan from Public Relations Division. Our subject today, is CLMB plus T going together. The keyword is why. Why to go together. Although each country must lift their economy, but if you look in other sides, the CLMV plus T is in ASEAN, the newborn community. Of course, we have a lot of production factor, but now we not staying. We not strong and just start in a long way. The best choice to avoid attack from the big country is we must work together. Now the global economy is downturn, but economy between Thailand and the rest of CLMV is growth double level in the last 5 years. So that is why CLMV is important for Thai. I have many sides to interested, but today I will tell you about only scope in public relations, my job. After AEC Open have a lot of impact for public relations working, because now our customer is not only in Thai, not only in CLMV country, but it means all around the world. Each country must qualify, and the next I summary some keywords for you. I call it ICC for 6 titles. First is attitude, attitude. We must learn and respect neighboring country, his idea, his culture, and don't think that we outcast or better than them. I from international, developing and working in the international standards such as language skill, labor skill, or next is C, creativity. CLV and T have many same product, so you must create your clear identity product and clear in your positioning. The next is I from information. You must have many knowledge and know how to use it clearly. Next is stakeholder relations strategy. You must use the proactive PR strategy and aim to build a good relationship with your stakeholder. And the last is the I, integrated communication. Each media have strength and weakness. You must choose to use skillfully. And the way to build a good relationship, you must use many methods mixed together. Finally, to answer the question why CLMB plus T must go together, maybe I quote the words from the Tata, the ex-CEO of Tata Motor Company. He said, if you want to work fast, walk alone. But if you want to walk far, walk together. So, as you want to fast, but lonely and maybe not stable, you walk is alone. But if you want to go far with your good friend and stable, walk together. Okay, thank you for listening. And next, Mrs. Ashada will introduce you about the parts of ICT of the Official Permanent Secretary.
Thank you very much. Good morning, dear Kun Suvish, Rojanawanit, dear Kun Yachai, Patana Suk Wasan, dear Kun Karaya Tanti Demit, and dear everyone. My name is Achada Jitakam. I'm from ICT Center. I would like to share my views on CRMV and T-growing together with the big data. Because the location of Thailand is in the center of CRMV. Therefore, we move, exchange, trade, travel, communicate, and connect to each country of CMLV. All of this activity also cause of a large volume of data in both structured and unstructured format. We can refer to as the big data. Normally, the big data has three properties. Firstly, data volume will be large, about more than terabytes. Secondly, variety of data, as such text, picture, video, and multimedia. And the last, velocity of data is fast and constantly changing. How is CRMV be able to benefit from the big data? Government agency, private sector, and academic sectors are able to apply analytics to their big data in order to get very insight from all that data in a wide variety of areas such as import-export, employment, economy, tourism, education such as, and so on. They are able to get data from many sources and make some analysis to find answers that can help them to solve problems faster, find new opportunities, and make decisions more effective and efficient. But while there are many advantages of big data, the government must not forget to address issue of transparency and privacy. The importance of data does not mean how much data you have, but that what you do with it and answer your business requirement perfectly. Thank you very much for your attention.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Thilawat Aban. I'm economist of Debt Management, Bureau 1.
My name is Chanikan Chayasena from Bond Market Development Bureau.
And my name is Nonthakon Griwacharin, economist of IT Center.
Okay, we will separate our presentation into three parts. I will start with PMO's role in financing public infrastructure projects. Under the 11th National Development Plan to forge a strategic linkage of Thailand's infrastructure with the AEC members, Thailand will require a large proportion of finance and investment. Additional sources of funding will be needed on top of the limited budget allocated for investment in public infrastructure purpose. Sources of funding include domestic borrowing and external borrowing. Domestic borrowing from financial institutions such as both from term loan and government's benchmark bond. External borrowing from international financial institutions such as World Bank and Asian Development Bank, from foreign government,
from foreign governments such as Japan through JICA. In addition, the government can access foreign capital market through borrowing of commercial paper and bond. However, fiscal discipline and satisfactory level of public debt requires monitoring and careful management. Public infrastructure in the pipeline, namely East-West Economic Corridor and Southern Economic Zone, will include projects such as motorways and deep seaport, which will connect Thailand to the CLMV. By investing in the aforementioned public infrastructure, Thailand can benefit from regional trade and economic development, as well as from being an investment and financing hub in the region.
My topic is about funding plan to support Thailand as funding hub for CLMV countries. Moving forward, it is undeniable that greater integration and mutual recognition between Thailand and our neighbor countries, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, and Vietnam, or the CLMV, will be required. It is essential for Thailand to be ready in order to cope with challenges and take advantage of opportunities ahead. Improvement in public infrastructure is one of many facets Thailand can do. However, this requires investment, and investment needs money and financing. With this in mindset, PDMO aims to foster our domestic bond market to be a strong financial pillar, not only for Thailand but also the CLMV as a whole. We have laid out three main development strategies, which are as follows. The first one is building benchmark bond to be the primary fundraising tool and provide reference rate in bond market. Benchmark bond is a government bond that provides standard against that the performance of other bonds can be measured. The 3 years to 50 years benchmark bonds are offered on a regular basis to ensure that they are liquid and can accommodate every investor needs. They are mainly used to satisfy the government's borrowing needs. The second is introducing innovative instruments to increase and diversify investor base. Inflation-linked bond and amortized bond were introduced to accommodate a specific group of investors in order to diversify the investor base and enhance the debt portfolio. It also helps to preserve purchasing power of the principal, whereas amortized bond can help alleviate refinancing risk and allow discipline in debt management. The last one is setting up primary dealer system to act as market maker in the secondary market and middleman related to government bond auction in the primary market.
Alright, let me have a look for the last topic. What system do we need for collect the public debt data? Currently, the Public Debt Management Office implements Government Fiscal Management Information System, Treasury Reserve, or GFMIST. This system has been developed from the main GFMIS of the Comptroller General's Department. Actually, GFMSTR is the system for public debt management that we use to record public debt information from all contracts and documents according to transactions, which are debt financing, guarantee debt, debt restructuring, and debt payment management. Information technology tool and database system assist public debt management and link the operations between relate internal and external agency as online real time. Moreover, they link accounting information in the main GFMIS of the Comptroller General's Department to store public debt information of PDMO in the same system, and are beneficial for cash management of the government. We start using GFMASTR since October 2007. Furthermore, we periodically review and supervise the quality of data recording and develops the system to support the changeable financial innovation or advanced financial tools in the financial market. We apply GFMASTR to report the national public debt and the public debt reports in different dimensions to the external agencies. For instance, external debt report to the World Bank and 5-year debt forecast report to the Bank of Thailand. Consequently, we have to resolve all problems caused by the implementation and enhance the efficiency of GFMASTR to develop the system application as the efficient tool to fulfill the requirement of the executive rightly and in time. So we determined to develop GFMASTR continually for the convenient and rapid application of GFMASTR with the accurate information which enhances the efficiency of finance management of government sector as well as reinforces the national sustainable economic growth. Therefore, we will sure that if any policy of the government implements based on the precise information, it supports the accurate plan for decision making, and we will be very glad to provide this method to CLMV for growing together. Thank you for your attention.
On behalf of the Revenue Department, we would like to thank you, the Public Debt Management Office, for giving us an opportunity to participate in this amazing conference. My name is Pichaya, Human Resource Officer from Bureau of Human Resource Management.
And my name is Warapun Thenapasit, Tax Economist from Bureau of Tax Policy and Planning.
My name is Tansuda Ratanasak, Tax Audit Officer from the Large Business Tax Administration.
Today we present our view on CLMV and T growing together and the role of the Revenue Department in supporting such goals. First of all, the integration of ASEAN Economic Community has brought the benefit for economies among participating countries in terms of free flow of goods, services, skilled labor, investment, and capital. Since the CLMV countries have potential economic growth, abundance of natural resources, plenty of young and low-cost labor, and can be easily connected to Thailand, it is believed that Thailand could gain economic opportunities from this community. And as the main responsibility of the Revenue Department is to collect taxes, we have outlined the factors to take into the consideration in order to seize the opportunity and strengthen national competitiveness as follows.
Aspect 1, tax rate. As you can see in the left hand, the CAT tax rate, Thailand is the lowest when comparing to CLMV countries by being the same rate with the Myanmar, Cambodia and Vietnam. Then Thailand has the potential for foreign investment and for Thai investor to invest in Vietnam and Cambodia. Subsequently, Thailand highest personal income tax rate at the 35% is the highest for both Thai citizen and foreigner, and considered to be the highest rate when comparing to CLMV countries. However, the high personal income tax rate will have very small impact on foreign labor, excluding skilled labor, since every CLMV country have progressive PIT rate. Thus, the effect on low-income labor will be small. but Thailand should take caution if skilled labor move to CLMV country, which have the lower PIT rate. Aspect 2. As you can see from the table, each country have the different type of policy that to attract foreign investment to its country in the target sector. For example, Thailand provides the privilege to international headquarters and international trading center enterprise, also manufacturer for export, and small and medium business, such as new startup measure. Cambodia also gives the priority to insurance and reinsurance company by giving the concessional tax rate. Laos highlight on agricultural, industry, handicraft, and service sector by giving the tax holiday. Also, Myanmar gives a 3-year tax exemption for newly established economic enterprise. Vietnam also creates the industrial zone, high technology zone, and to attract the foreign investment.
So let's move to the third aspect, the anti-avoidance. The anti-avoidance mechanism are the rules to counteract the avoidance of tax on the international transaction that has no economic substance or purpose. Currently, Thailand and the CLMV countries have not had made much progress on the anti-avoidance rules, comparing with the developing countries such as the United States or the European countries. However, it is likely that an increase in FDI and the increasing volume and variety of cross-border transaction could lead to profit shifting between countries. Therefore, each country has started to develop the anti-avoidance rules. For example, Thailand and Vietnam has already set up the transfer pricing guideline. Investors may consider these rules the obstacle to the investment, but the aim of this rule is to tackle with the aggressive tax planning and the tax avoidance scheme. Moreover, the Revenue Department's transfer pricing guideline is designed not only to tackle with the tax avoidance, but also to create fair competition between international and local firms. The next aspect is the double taxation agreement. With an increase in international trade and international transaction, there is a risk that the income may be taxed twice by two countries that has the right to tax that income. The double taxation agreements, or in short, the DTA, is an agreement signed by two countries to avoid or eliminate the double taxation of the same income by two countries. Currently, Thailand has already have the DTA with almost all the CLMV countries except Cambodia. The DTA between Thailand and Cambodia is now on the third negotiation. It is expected that the treaties will be enforced by this October. And